Southend-on-Sea is one of the largest settlements in Essex and a seaside city. Naturally, the beach is the most predictable tourist attraction, but there's more to see. Let me show you some of these things. I'm glad to have you with me. Even though it's mid-November, I still found people enjoying the beach. But the sun quality isn't exactly the best, so let's discover some other interesting things to do. First stop, Prittlewell Priory. Prittlewell was founded around 1100 and remained active until 1536 when major changes swept through England. The dissolution of monasteries began in 1536, initially targeting smaller establishments like Prittlewell. Today, the refectory is the most intact part of the original priory. Let's take a look inside. Here the refectory as it might have looked at the time of the dissolution. There's even a display of food monks might have eaten here, replicated in plastic of course. Heading upstairs offers a view of the refectory below. These roof timbers date back to the early 15th century. On the same level you'll find also the prior's chamber. In 1922, Prittlewell Priory opened as Southend's first museum. As always, check the opening times before you visit. After the priory was sold, it served as a private residence. These rooms offer a glimpse of the 19th century appearance, including a portrait of Daniel Scrutton, who left his mark by adding an extension. Next, the walled garden. This side is enjoyed by man and squirrel alike. Did this little squirrel realize this area started as a kitchen garden? It seems to serve as his pantry now. Prittlewell Priory is located in Priory Park, Southend's largest park spanning 45 acres. Both museum entry and parking are free. The park also features a fishing pond, a bandstand, and some more wildlife. It also seems to be popular with dogs and their owners. Despite all of these attractions, I must go to the beach. Here I arrive at the beach. Before I tell you why I need to be here, let's take a moment to appreciate the beach itself. As you can see, the sun made a valiant effort to break through, making it surprisingly warm for this time of year. Eventually, I arrive at Southend Pier. Here's the real reason why I was drawn to the beach, this penny press machine. It's the only one that seems to be left in Southend. If you know of another one, please put it in the comments. Armed with pound and penny, I set to work. One of these 4 designs will come in handy later. But for now, let me introduce you to another interesting attraction, the Southend Pier Museum.
Well, welcome to Southend Pier Museum, the only pier museum in the world. Here we have some of the one of the original 1890 cars for the Pier Railway. They moved 65 million people from one end to the other, and they lasted through 2 world wars. And as you can see, there are the dummies on the train, but they must have been rather drafty. They have no walls, no windows, and only a chain to stop you falling into the sea. So by the time it got down to 1948, we replaced them with something that looked a bit like a London Underground train.
This train is named after Sir John Benjamin, the English poet, writer and broadcaster. It gets you to the end of the pier, at least on the video display. Here are more of the museum's displays, exhibits, and nicely restored rolling stock. The museum is free, at least during my visit, although donations are very welcome. A big thank you to the friendly and knowledgeable volunteers who made this experience so special. I really like the Pier Museum. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share. This will help this channel to grow. Thank you very much. Speaking about the pier, do you remember this coin? It features Southend's Pier claim to fame, being the longest pier in the world. This is quite believable, as it extends over 2 kilometers into the Thames estuary. Visiting Southend late in the year offers an added bonus, catching the pier's dazzling light display early in the evening. And with that, we've come to the end of our tour. Here's your next video and the subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon.